Okay, Christophe Clugston for Language Busters. Gonna bust some language today. This is gonna be about orthography, that's writing. And the reason I'm doing this is I normally don't, as a linguist, go after orthography, but it's such a disease of monolinguals, and it's just changing everything because it's about the semantics. It's not just about spelling. Spelling is one thing, but when the semantics change because of not following the correct usage, then I've got to get to it. And this is what I'm seeing. Now, I'm here on the whiteboard. Hopefully this will all work. And some of the things that I notice, for example, people are using, let's just use this, 1970s, they're writing this. But they really mean 1970s. This is one. I'm going to cover more than this one thing. So what the hell's going on here? Well, number one, people don't realize that this apostrophe in this case is used as a genitive possession. In this case, it's a plural. This is what people are getting screwed up on. They don't know how. They don't know the difference. They don't know the difference in these. They make mistakes on this example all the time. This is the possessive in this case, just like the German. They added S. The Anglo-Saxon jute, third person verb conjugation, which doesn't exist very often anymore. But this is it's possessive. This is it is contraction. Now people are missing this or writing this when they mean the possessive. Now over here on the 1970s, and I'll make this pretty damn clear because such morons, you know, it's time for you to get busted. That's all there is to it. You're going to get busted here. Okay. For example, if you said the 1970s cars were big. I had to get you on this one too because people are saying was incorrect. Anyway, the 1970s cars. That is, the cars of the 1970s, which would be this, were big. This is a possession showing that the cars were possessed in the 1970s by unknown people. But if you say, for example, the 1970s were wild, or wild time, you can add that on there, doesn't matter. This is not correct, you pieces of shit doing this all the time. I can't stand seeing this. I also can't stand seeing people writing this. DVDs. They don't mean that. The idiots mean DVDs in the plural. They also do this with IDs. They mean IDs. Okay, this is the plural. This is not the goddamn plural. This is not the goddamn plural. This is the possessive. This is the plural. The DVDs, what? What do the DVDs own? The DVDs sleeves, the things that you put them in, they say that in North American English. The DVDs prices. Now that's because the DVDs own the price, and this works because every time you got to remember in English there are two ways to do the possession, which are different than they are in most other languages. And actually, this DVDs prices means prices of the DVDs. Plural! Plural! And also you need the article. You need the article in English. It's not needed in many languages. That's a second language learner problem, but I'm seeing it with monolinguals. There is no reason for monolinguals to be making orthographical mistakes that change the semantics. Now this, of course, when you're talking, because of the pragmatic sense, which study it, watch some of my videos about this, about what pragmatics really are, will dictate what it means, because you hear the same thing. 1970s cars were big, 1970s were wild times. You hear the same. There's a slight stress difference that's something I cover in other videos, but besides the stress difference in English, the suprasegmental aspects, you're hearing the same. So the difference is that when you write it, though, this is saying that you're talking about the cars of the 1970s. Now, if you say the 1970s like this were wild times, you're writing bullshit. Bullshit that doesn't make any sense. This is an error that in other languages that are fusional or inflecting would be incredible error. I'm going to attack other things too in the language busters, but I'm busting you right now on this. So this is just a few examples. You can get on Facebook and look at all the millions of morons who are monolinguals writing stupid shit. Like I said, IDs. They mean plurals, IDs. And they write this, especially DVDs. I have DVDs for sale. Really? The DVDs what for sale? The DVDs house? DVDs own a house? What do the DVDs own? They don't own a damn thing. You're selling DVDs, plural. Is it singular or plural? That's a big difference. There's a huge difference. And, by the way, since I'm on this, and I might as well cover this, if a word ends with an S, as like a name, for example, let's use Hans. Hans, and you say Hans's car. All right. Now the correct way is here. The genitive sign is after the S. It is not genitive with another S. I see people doing that, and I also see people suddenly changing the name to Han. Hans. This is not it. You have not changed the name. This would be Han. The car of Han. So if you have something ending in S, you just put this here as a possession genitive marker, which means the car of Hans. The person named, labeled, signified as Hans. So end of S, just put the apostrophe here. You don't add another S. You don't change the apostrophe. Put it in here. And back again, because I know your people are kind of stupid, because you have to be to keep pulling this stuff off. DVDs. What do they own? Not a damn thing. So get rid of that. DVDs for sale, okay? IDs. Show your IDs. That's the one I've seen on actual businesses. Show your IDs. Really? Show your IDs what? Show your IDs what? What do your IDs own? What the hell can an inanimate object own? It's not a concept. It's not a collective expression of something. It's an inanimate object. What does it really own, okay? Nothing. It's IDs. Show your IDs at the door, right? Or for entry or something like that. Anyway, so this has been Christophe Clugston busting the hell out of you idiots, which is written this way, by the way. Idiots, not idiots. This would be idiots what? This would be the idiot's use of English. One person, this is another thing, oh yeah, I'm going to get to this right now. Okay, the idiot. Now a lot of people are writing this when they mean the plural is this. Now the plural possessive was with the apostrophe at the end. The idiots, more than one idiot, use of English is detestable. The idiot's use. What is being possessed? The use of English, the entire concept back here. Now, look, I'm a real linguist. I've got language degrees out the yin and the yang. So what I'm telling you is fact. What these morons are doing is bastardizing semantic message and power in English. Anyway, that's enough. But be warned, because this applies to you. And I'll be busting some more language in an upcoming video. And I got to tell you, by the way, because people are asking me all the time about the volume method. The volume method cures problems like this. The volume method works exactly against the principle of deterioration. Now, one thing that's been said by the hundreds of people that have used the German method is that it works. They also say it's hard. What they don't say is it doesn't work. None of them has said it doesn't work. It works. So if you want the volume method, you get to the language-busters.com site and you get it and become better. And stay tuned to this, my blog, my vlog, and my videos all connected together, because I'm busting languages that those language idiot gurus can't level the hell on up and reach out to touch you with.